Obviously, certainly excited about the win. You know, we've had an opportunity to go 2-0 so far, and we've done that. You just talked on the radio a little bit. We're a little bit like NASCAR. We're not always the prettiest or fastest all the time, but we found ways, and we'll take it. I think there's still a young group, encouraging, but I believe we're the only team in the league right now that's 2-0. We've controlled our business, and we're excited to keep building off of it. Take your questions.
Dexter, hustle. Yeah.
You know, again, he's a kid that I'm still, and I told him pregame this morning that I'm going to be hard on him for the next 2.5 months, you know, just picking and choosing his times, but he was just terrific. You look at that one right in front of our bench, I think there's at least 2, maybe 3 Omaha, you know, guys around, and he gets on the floor, sneaks out of there, gets fouled, makes his free throws, and I mean, what can you say? It just he really, to me, epitomizes, you know, NDSU pride, Upper Midwest, tough blue-collar values.
Somebody's got to do it. That's just a good way to get a few extra possessions and just make some toughness statements out there, honestly.
Dexter, bouncing off of that, I mean, you can feel the momentum in the building change as you dive for these balls and all that. Do you feel that? Do you feel the swing happen? And does that kind of continue to motivate you to do those? Because it can't be easy. The scratches down your arm right now.
I mean, I'll tell you what, we got some tough fans out there. You know, to get them yelling, you definitely gotta make some plays that they're not expecting. So, you know, whether it's some guys hitting some big shots, somebody getting on the floor, you know, just an energy play. I think that's what really ignites the crowd, because that's just kind of the culture that we have here, I guess.
How much do you feel that and feed off of what Dexter is doing out there with those aggressive plays?
Oh, we feel it just as much as the crowd. I know there was one there that the shot was missed, and they got 3 black shirts in there, and it's just Dex. I start running back, and then I hear the crowd screaming. I turn around, and Dex is laying on the floor with the ball. So, I mean, Dex is just a great guy to play with, and we definitely feed off that energy.
What about the play, either one of you, when AJ hit the 3 after you got that loose ball underneath? How did that change the complexion?
I guess just going off that last question, that's an extra possession. So it goes from being an empty possession with a 3 that we miss to an offensive rebound and kicking out, and then a wide open 3. So those are the types of plays that that can really take the wind out of a team's sails. So when they're trying to get a run back or a comeback going, and then we make something out of nothing and get 3 points, that's definitely a big swing for us.
For a game like this is close, you know, for most of the game, how important is it to make free throws?
Huge. We've struggled with that a good amount this year. I know my percentage is down like 10 or something from last year, so 26 to 28 from the line. I mean, that's huge just to be able to kind of prevent their momentum. They were hitting some 3s late, but then they're following us, and we're hitting 2 free throws right back. So.
You guys come in, you have that huge win earlier this week at South Dakota State. Was there a momentum you guys brought in from that? Do you guys feel kind of a roll starting here that you guys are feeding off of? I mean, you guys never let up in this one, that's for sure.
Well, obviously that's a big road win for us, and then to come back home and get that one here is good for us as well. But the way you have to look at it is that now that we're in conference play, they're all the same. So that one at SDSU counts the same as this one, and then they all count as one. So obviously those games we play well, and you want to take that that confidence and momentum, but then at the same time you also got to put those games behind you and move on, because it's going to be a whole new game the next night. So.
Sluggish start beginning of this game. How do you put that behind you to then turn it around and start shooting the ball well?
Yeah, I mean, it's just we have a saying, it just takes one to start a fire, and you know, obviously we came out a little bit slow tonight, but nobody's going to stop making an extra pass or something just because a guy's missed a couple shots. We're all confident in each other, and we know eventually they'll start fouling.
Omaha got 2 from you guys last year. To be able to, I know it's a new year and all that kind of stuff, but to get one back from them, to finish out your 2016 season here with another win. I think you guys went 5-1 now in the Shack to close out 2016. Just a nice kind of cherry on this part of the season to be able to wrap this up.
Yeah, definitely. Just to start conference 2-0, that's big time. But you know, that's just a start. We got a tough IUPUI team next that we got to get ready for, and hopefully we can make it 3-0.